What's up, guys? This is Jen, and welcome to my beginner theory course. Now, in this lesson, we're going to talk about how to build a minor triad. This is going to be a slight variation off of the major triad. So remember, with the major triad, we had 2 whole steps plus a step and a half, right? But the minor triad, we're flipping that, and we're going to have a step and a half plus 2 whole steps. So let's see what that looks like and compare it to the major. So we're going to start on C. Now, step and a half here gives us an E flat. So we're going from the root, or the 1, or the C, up a step and a half to the flat 3, which gives us an E flat. Then we've got 2 whole steps from here. So from E flat, step, 2 steps, that gives us the 5 or the G. So between C and E flat is a step and a half, and from E flat to G is 2 whole steps. Now, if you remember from the major triad video, we had C, 2 whole steps to E, which gives us our third. But since we have a C, step and a half to E flat, that gives us a flat third. But the 5th stays the same. So really the only difference is the third from a minor triad to a major triad, or vice versa. So we have 1, flat 3, 5, or 1, 3, 5. But the important thing that I want you to remember is the formula. So minor triad is step and a half plus 2 whole steps. So let's apply that to G. So here's G on the 6th string, 3rd fret. So step and a half from G, or the root, or the 1, is going to give the flat third, or a B flat. Now we've got B flat, 2 whole steps to D. So G is the root, or the 1, to B flat, which is the flat third, and that's a step and a half, then 2 whole steps to the D, or the 5. Let's do a D minor chord. So D, this is on the 5th string, 5th fret, step and a half, which gives us F, then 2 whole steps, which is A. So a D minor chord is going to be D, F, A. Now let's quickly compare the D major. D, 2 whole steps to F sharp, then a step and a half to A. So remember, the only difference is this third. Is it a major third or a regular third? Or is it a minor third or a flat third? Last one, let's do B flat. So we have B flat here on the 5th string, 1st fret. Now since it's minor, we're going to go up a step and a half, which gives D flat. Now up 2 whole steps, and we have F. So a B flat minor is B flat, D flat, and F. So remember, it's important that you're memorizing these formulas, and now that you know the major and the minor, comparing between the two, because again, the sound is really what's going to make it stick. You can memorize the formula, but you want to make sure that you're hearing, okay, C minor sounds like that, where C major sounds like that. So I think sometimes with theory, it's really easy to get caught up in like the technical aspect of it, of, oh, I can just write all this stuff down and I understand it. But make sure that you're taking the time to play these triads all over the neck and testing yourself to see if you can recognize them. Then from there, finding that chord. So for instance, the D minor chord in open position here. And you say, oh, wait, so I know now that we have D, F, and A makes up a D minor chord. Well, let's see how that compares here. Well, this is a D. Okay, that works. This is an A, so that works. Here's another D. Okay, still in line. And here's an F. Oh, little different order, but it's the same thing. D, F, A, that makes the chord. So then that's gonna make it easier for you to understand what you're playing when you're playing these open position chords or bar chords, right? If you understand, oh, these are just the notes in the triad in a different order. So I want you to play with that all over the neck and make sure you're comparing it to the major. Play, play, play. Don't just write it down. Don't just feel like you've absorbed it from watching the video. You've got to put it into practice. So that's it for this one. This is a Patreon supported video. So I have these amazing patrons who, man, they have just been supporting me for such a long time, and it's wonderful and it's so humbling. So thank you so much to my patrons for keeping this going. I'm gonna get some new lights soon, which is awesome. I was able to get a new computer because my other one smelled like smoke a little bit after a while, and that's all from being supported on Patreon. So thank you to my patrons. And if you're interested in figuring out how to support these videos, please go to patreon.com/JenTrani, and there's rewards, and there's like hangs and postcards that I send out, and we all chat. The Google chat, like, that is one of my favorite things in the world to do. So figure out if you can support at that level and come join us in a Google chat sometime. And that's it. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll talk to you soon.